Today, I'm going to talk to you about how you can dominate your market with this awesome free online tool. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Frank, and I'm all about helping business owners and entrepreneurs start and grow their lawn care business. So, if you're looking to start or expand your lawn care business, make sure to subscribe, like, and hit the bell button so you're notified of my future videos. All right, today we're going to talk about a nifty little tool, a free marketing tool provided to us by United States Postal Service. So you guys probably all heard of like E.D.D.M, every door direct mail. If you haven't, that's something we'll cover in depth in a future video. But if you heard about it or maybe you've used it, today we're going to talk about more the nifty tool that's kind of associated with the E.D.D.M. So today we're going to go in there and we're going to go to Google. First of all, we want to get to the right place. So E.D.D.M, that's every door direct mail, and we're going to put in USPS, that's who it's provided by. So we're going to click on that. Now we want to find the right site, right? So the right site is going to be the one down here, USPS.com, every door direct mail, targeted mail marketing. And we'll probably put this in the description below for you so you don't have to search it out every time. So I'm going to click on this. So here's what I like about this nifty little tool. First of all, it's free. We all love that, right? So we're going to click on E.D.D.M online tool. What I like about this is if you're trying to target your area, you know, let's say a zip code or a county or whatever. Let's get granular though. Let's look at a zip code. So I'm not sure which zip code we're going to look at, but let's look at one. Let's go to Google. I know in this area, Plano, Texas, and we're going to go zip code, and we're going to figure out what zip codes are in Plano, Texas. So here it is. We have all these zip codes. Let's just pick one. Let's pick 75034, okay? So 75034, we've got that one. Now we're going to go back to every door direct mail nifty little tool, right? And we're going to put in that zip code, 75034. And also you can put an address in there if you want, but in this case we're just going to do a zip code. And we're going to go in here. And let's see what it does for us. So I'm going to zoom a little bit so we can see a more clear picture. Let's go a little bit further so you can kind of see the area, move it around. So here's, Little Elm, here's Little Lake, and so forth. So here's the zip code that we are concentrating on today. That's 75034. That's the one we selected, right? So it's telling us here's Frisco up here. And when I look at this zip code, as you can see, when I hover around, it's going to light up the different areas, right? First of all, let's go and set our parameters. So we're going to set here route. So we don't want to really advertise or get any information about PO boxes. So I'm going to uncheck that. We're going to go to the next one. In our case, and in your case it might be different. You might want to target business and residential. In my case, I'm just going to do residential. You could do either or, depending on if you do commercial properties. But let's do residential only for this video, residential only. Then we're going to go to the next tab, total. That'll populate later. Age that we want to target. Okay. Are you starting to see the valuable information, which is free, right here, right in front of us? So we're going to look at 25 age to, let's say, 75. And we're going to go to the next tab, size, and that'll populate later for us. Income, yes, we want it to show it. And cost, that'll populate as well later. So now I want you to focus in, look at the video here, route, residential, total. While you're looking at that, I'm going to just hover around on the map, on the zip code, but I'm looking at different carrier routes, right? Let's take one here. You see this one right here that I just populated? It turns purple And if you look on the area that I wanted you to look at where it says route, it gives us the zip code 75034, then it gives us a -R028. That's our carrier route that we're looking at right now. Tells me that we have 450 residents. That's the number of residents, number of homes that we can market to through E.D.D.M, which we're not going to get into the marketing aspect of it, but we're just kind of using this as the tool to see, is this, a good area to market to? And it tells us that the age group is 25 to 74. That's what we selected. It tells us that there's 63% in that age group. That's pretty good, okay? The size, it says 2.91 PPL. That's the number of people in the household. Now, income. Now, this is where we're getting into the good information here. It tells me that average household income is $182,000. Let's click on this and lock that into place, okay? Now, as you see it, as I move my mouse around, this is locked into place. And we can come over here, and if we're doing an order, it's order summary, individual route selected 1, PO box drop off 1. So here it is, 453 households. And if we decided to use every door direct mail, which means we're going to, do a postcard, and the United States Postal Office is going to drop that postcard along with their regular mail. They're going to just stuff it in there with their regular mail, and they're going to target every single house in that carrier route, 453 households. So can you see how powerful this is? But again, not looking at E.D.D.M, but looking at more the tool, that's also very powerful because I just targeted an area and I can just keep hitting that area over and over and over again, right? And it tells us right here, 453 homes, and it also gives us an approximate cost, and this is for shipping. So I'm gonna hover on the information and you can see it says the cost per mail piece is 19 cents. So it costs us 19 cents if we're gonna go ahead and ship to all 453 homes. It's gonna cost us 19 cents per piece. Where right now, if we look it up, let's see, I'm just looking on my other screen here, the average first class mail right now is 55 cents, right? So you see the power again. You can, get a nice postcard made up, and you can look at the different ways that you can advertise, and you can do several different postcards with different messages and just keep hitting that same area over and over and over again. And make sure to, check out one of my videos, I think, where we talk about route density. We also check out the video where I talk about, how to measure the lawn and give pricing. Again, all this comes into play when we're trying to really dominate one area. Now, let's look at this again. This is the one route that I have. Now, if I wanted to add another route, right, I can just hover over it and see this one, the average household income, 148,000. That's pretty good. Let me click on that. Let's take another one. That one is also 148,000. Wow, pretty good. This is a really good area. 153,000. You see, as I do this, that turns blue, and now individual routes 3. Now I'm mailing to 1,410 homes. My postage is, again, 19 cents per. For the entire 1,410, it's $270. Again, that's just for postage, so you still have to print, and for your postcard, you still have to print that. And so it's still very, very inexpensive, very affordable, and especially if you're targeting and able to do this to get route density, right? So let's keep going. We're gonna keep going, we're clicking, and I wanna just show you something. Okay, so now it does max out for total delivery addresses at 5,000. And that's really, we can work around that. That's really easy. You can, that's 5,000 per day, right? So we're not really concerned about that. But again, use this tool to really hone in on, whether or not like this area, is it worth it? Yeah, this is worth it. Their average household income is $148,000. The number of people in the home are 3 people. 58% of the people are between the age of 25 and 74. So, and this is all homes. So yeah, I would definitely say this is worth it. So this is one little tool that you can use in conjunction with, you know, your marketing and really develop your route density. And another cool thing is, let's say you have, you know, 4 or 5 or 10 customers within an area, and you can just go ahead and, instead of just putting the zip code in, you can drop in the address, right? And then it'll tell you where they're located as far as, you know, it'll give you a pin drop and it'll tell you they're in this carrier route. Then you can click that carrier route and market to people within that neighborhood that you already know you have business in. Guys, I am here to help you, so make sure that you leave comments below letting me know what kind of videos you'd like to see more of. That way I can help you start and grow your lawn care business. So make sure that you subscribe, like, and hit the bell button so you're notified of my future videos. See you next time, lawn care pros.